And I was saying in my other video, part three, this is going to be part four. I'm doing this in segments so that it's easier for viewers to pick and choose whatever they want to view. But I would urge you to just look at all the videos that I'm doing, because everything is it's more continuous that way, and you will understand where my mindset was on this project. If you care to do those things, it's but I'm trying to give my viewer a glance at an interesting project, what I consider an interesting project, at least from my point of view. There are people that do scale work much more intense than what you're seeing here. But this is where my mindset was on kind of making something that my kids could play with, and so this is sort of in between a dollhouse, something that's more playable, and with a little with some upgrades. Let me just put it that way. This right here, unfortunately, that light. I don't know if this has. I think I have a switch somewhere in here. Let me see if my camera can reach in there. You can see the entrance way right there. The woodwork. Man, where is that little switch? I know this. I know I put switches here. Is there a switch on that wall? No, I think it's on the other side of the wall. But basically, okay. I'm trying to see if I can turn on the. Let me shorten this. If I can turn on the lights that are supposed to go right here. This has a light, and this is supposed to be the dining area here. This is supposed to be the living room, family room, so to speak. But basically, those lights also light up, and that's a nice little ceiling lamp, kind of my own way of doing that. It's got a lot of woodwork around that, and you can see the lights there. And the top on this one here, I raised it so you can see this is basically what would be the attic, and this light actually lights up. It's just intermittent at the moment because some of these circuits, they need to be redone, but that would be the attic. And these are the two bedrooms, and you can see the electrical system here. The way I designed this back in the day, I used these. This is basically from a panel, full size panel that it's a diffuser, for fluorescent lights, shop lights. So I use quite a bit of this stuff, to do stuff like this, to do the doors on the bathroom, but also to do a miniature version of these things, for the lights. And you can see these lights. I'll explain that in my next video because I don't have enough video.